everyone, my name is Estelle Scholes-Marie from Autumn Vine Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make a card from the front layer of a serviette. Now a serviette normally has 3 layers, so for this card we're just going to remove the very front layer. Now it's sometimes a little bit tricky to get the layers apart, but if you just start very right in the corner and then very carefully remove the front layer of the serviette, you will have success. Now when you remove the serviette, the other 2 layers you can put to the side to use as cleaning or for something else, to put a wet paintbrush on or something like that. Now you will see there's 4 pictures out of one front of the serviette. So I have cut my cardstock in 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. In South Africa we use the metric system. So now I'm just folding the serviette back on its folds, and I'm going to cut through those folds just to get 2 pictures out of this set. Now I cut 2 pieces of cardstock, and so I'm going to make 2 cards today at the same time. While you have your supplies out, try to make multiple cards. It's always handy to have an extra card in your stash. So there I have my 2 pictures, and there's my 2 pieces of heavy weight cardstock, and in this case I've used watercolor paper. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this cardstock with Mod Podge. So I'm going to take a brush and I am going to cover this piece of cardstock with a medium layer of Mod Podge, not too thick and not too thin, just so that it's still wet by the time that you are finished to all the corners. Just make sure that your corners is well painted right up to the edge, because that's normally where you have trouble. Just remember to clean your workspace as well, because the Mod Podge now obviously is going to then stick to the front of your serviette. And I've placed my serviette upside down, and now I'm just rolling the cardstock slowly onto the serviette, and that will minimize all the chances of creases on your serviette to the minimum. Okay, so the front of our card is now finished. I'm just trimming off all the excess of the serviette. And by the way, if you hear banging or funny noises on the voiceover, I'm very sorry. We stay in a estate where both my neighbors are still building. So yeah, we have to live with that, but I think my one neighbor is going to move in over the weekend, so that will be a glad relief to the noise of builders next door. So now I'm covering the whole front of the serviette as well with Mod Podge, also a medium layer, and I'm going to put it aside. So I've cut the word friend from a nice green piece of scrap paper that I had with my silhouette. And by now you know that Glossy Accents is my absolute favorite tool to use. So I've covered the word with a nice thick layer of Glossy Accents. And now I'm putting it aside so it can dry. So it's definitely going to take some time to dry, and here you just have to be patient. I'm going to trim the card a little bit because I decided that the card needs a little bit of a edge around it. So I have used my silhouette, and I used the offset cutting, and I've cut a bigger piece of the word friend without the intricate cuts in between. And now I'm putting the finished friend, where the Glossy Accents is now dry, on top of that. So now the friend has a nice black outlining. And then for the card, I'm also going to cut a piece of black cardstock that is now just a tad bigger. So now my color piece is, or my piece that has the serviette on, is 14 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and my black piece is now 14.5 by 14.5, and I'm putting it on a 15 by 15 centimeter card base. And there we have our card base finished, and we just quickly need to add the embellishments. So I also cut the word beautiful with my silhouette, and I'm going to place the word friend. It's now actually a nice embellishment because it's nice and thick and glossy. You just need to press it down a little bit, and I'm using my fine tip applicator. Oh, I love this tool as well, to just put some glue at the back of the word beautiful, and I'm going to put it above the friend, and then we have a card that we can send off to one of those awesome, beautiful friends that you have in your life. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, if there is, for watching. Hope to see you soon.